Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. I just want to mention that my fellow driver here, he yielded his time to me to read 4 minutes. Muchas gracias. I didn't write anything down. I'm just going to speak off the top of my head. But Bill 1738, I'm for it. I'm for it. Even though I don't want one of those advertising signs on my car, I'm for it. As long as it doesn't hurt the driver, as long as the companies don't abuse the driver, and we're going to monitor that on our own. And also that they don't rip off the driver. Again, personally, I don't want it on my vehicle. The reasons why is because we have an additional 60% TLC inspectors on the force, and we need more protection. And putting a sign like that on my vehicle would make me a target, an easy target, to just give more tickets and more tickets and more tickets. I was in Williamsburg this past weekend. TLC was all over the place, and now, because there's 60% more, they're traveling in packs. You used to see 1 or 2, but now you see 2 or 3 cars. You see this up in Upper Manhattan, you see it in the Bronx, and you see it in Brooklyn. I work Brooklyn a lot, and that's where I've seen them. We listened to what the chairman said from the TLC. Unfortunately, he didn't get the job. Maybe if he would have gave us a driver sit-down like you did, you sat down with us, and we spoke, we put our concerns, you signed the petition to reform the TLC. You agree with me that the TLC needs to be reformed. I mentioned a CCRB for the TLC, because now that we have 60% more inspectors, we're going to need protection. We need to be able to report an inspector that crosses the line. I'm going to point out a few more things. If you don't have an email, if you don't have an active email with the TLC, they fine you $300. We had the double jeopardy, where if you went through a red light camera, if you have a TLC plate, it's $400 and 3 points, right? If it's a regular plate, it's $50. We have to create bills. Every time we need something, we have to create bills to get more stuff for the drivers. It seems like the TLC has more power than the city council. It's pretty amazing. Now, I want to finish off on this real quick. I also want to mention that we are not employees. We need to be protected. We are independent contractors. We don't need AB5. We are independent contractors, and we need to protect that. Also, I want to mention that it's unfortunate that we have a city council member by the name of Antonio Reynoso. Antonio Reynoso is a city council member. He's also part of Transportation Committee. He failed to give myself and my fellow drivers a meeting, and I think it makes the committee look bad. When you have a person of color, his uncle is a driver, and he refuses to meet with us. So we sent you an email, and we're asking that Mr. Reynoso be removed from the Transportation Committee. If you fail to listen to the drivers, you cannot help them. It's very simple. You listen to us. We appreciate that. We thank you. We're very appreciative of you. You gave us a sit down, you listened. We sat down with 9 city council members. We sat down with Ruben Diaz Jr., borough president of the Bronx. We got more meetings with more borough presidents of the city, and it's very simple. You don't have to sign the petition. You could say yes or you could say no, but you don't have the option to ignore us. And we ask that Reynoso be removed. We ask. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna ask. We already sent the email to you and Corey Johnson. We want him off the committee because it's very insulting.
Okay.
It's very insulting.
Thank you, Raul.